see how this question can be solved. First of all, we have to see that how many meshes are there. Okay, like in this we are having two meshes. Suppose this one, in this one current flowing is I1 and in this current flowing is I2, right? Now we'll apply KVL in mesh 1, right? That is our procedure. So if we'll apply KVL in mesh 1, that is minus how much? I1 into R3, right? Then again minus I1 into R2 minus sorry, I1 into that is actually this is the middle branch, and in middle branch there is a flow of two current. So basically it is minus R2 into I1 minus I2, right? Then again the second sign of battery is minus 12. Then again the second sign of battery is plus 25 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the equation 1. Now we'll apply KVL in mesh 2, that is minus I2 into R1 plus 12, right? And minus I R2 into I2 minus I1 is equal to 0. Correct? Now we'll see which values is given. Okay, like they have given the I1 value. You can see that suppose A, this is B. Their current flowing from A to B is 6 ampere and our I1 is also flowing from A to B. That is, that we can say that, can we say that, concluded from that I1 is equal to 6 ampere? Because as you can see, this is the corner wall of your house, and I told you in the corner wall of your house there is a flow of single current, and in the middle wall of your house there is a flow of two current. So A to B, their current is 6 ampere, and A to B, our current is 1 ampere. Both the direction is also same, that's why it is positive. If the direction would be opposite, then the I1 would be negative. Clear? So I1 we got it as 6. Again here if we conclude it, tell me what would be the value of I2? They have given 2 amps, right? So I2 is equal to 2 ampere. So we can put it here, that is minus 6 into R3 minus R2, I1 minus I2, that is 6 minus 2 minus 12 plus 25 is equal to 0. Correct? And again we can put it here also, that is minus I2 is 2 multiplied by R1 plus 12 minus R2, I2 minus I1, 2 minus 6 is equal to 0, right? Any doubt up to here? Basically now we are having, we have to see how many variables are there. One variable is R3, one variable is R1, and one variable is R2. For three variables, how many equation we need to solve it? Three equation, right? So we need to calculate another equation also, but in this they have given that V1 is equal to how much? 20 volt, right? So according to Ohm's law, V is equal to I multiplied by R, right? V here given is how much? 20 volt, right? And in this branch, which current is flowing? I2 current is flowing, and resistance is what? R1, right? So we basically will get I2 value we already know, that is 2 into R1 is equal to 20. So R1 value from here we can calculate that R1 is equal to 10 ohm, right? If R1 is equal to 10 ohm, then we'll get now up to here we'll get two variables only, that is R1 and R3. Now we can solve these two equations, two variable, two equation. Now we can solve it. Correct? Now they ask you to calculate V2, that we have calculated. V2 is how much? According to this Ohm's law, V2 is equal to, that is I multiplied by R2, correct? R2 value we'll get from this equation, right? And I is how much? I is equal to I1 minus I2. Why is it so? Because I1 and I are moving in the same direction, right? So if both are currents are moving in the same direction, that's why I have taken positive, and I2 and I are in the opposite direction. So I2 is negative, right? And as you can see that this is the middle wall of your house, and I told you in the middle wall of your house there is a flow of two current. That's why I have taken two current, I1 minus I2. Okay, clear? V3 we done. I R1 R3 consumed, done. Power consumed. Now tell me what is the formula for the power? Power is equal to yeah, VI, but in this they said na resistance, so we have to consider resistance. So we'll use I square R formula. Okay. Now they said which resistance, they are saying about the R1. Okay. So in R1, which current is flowing? I2 current is flowing. So power is equal to I2 square multiplied by R1. Now we are having I2 value and R1 value, then we can calculate power also. Clear up to here?